I have 3 boxes of papers, a project, and things like that that I will show you on on the screen. And I want them to be consolidating into one. So I need to take one of them and decide everything that I'm going to do with them. So let's see what I have in this one. There's no better way but to take everything out at this point and see what I have. Paper like. Right. My sister. Okay, now I have this left. This one. This. There you go. And you have no idea how much I don't like doing this. So this is a mini project for the June-tober 26th. This is an envelope with letter ephemera in it. So the envelopes are going to come here. Floral paper, probably some line dot arrow. This looks like, I don't know, some other papers. Okay. So, cardboard. So this is the rest of the June-tober things. So June-tober things with this. So I'm gonna need to find a way to do something with these things when I'm finished with a project. So for this one, don't have a journal, so I'm gonna have to find something to do with this. Oops, because I don't like having this laying around. So apparently I have bills on that. So let's start with this. This is a this is an Halloween project. Well, gothic thing and everything. So this is what. So papers. Looks like there were freebies from somewhere. Where that would be, I don't know, but it's on a floral traveling theme, sewing theme. Okay. So they could stay together. This is a loose TV. What are these? Oops, what's this? Paper. Okay, so this seems like it's another paper kit that I have done nothing with. Okay, so there's another journal to be made with this. Cardstock. Big piece of paper. So this is I think it's meant to be rice paper. Yeah, we'll see what I can do with that. This is a prêt for it.I linking page. Okay, so that's good. So this is ready to be made. These are papers I need to cut in two to make for more scribbling paper. So this I want to keep. It's my mom's handwriting. So these are a lot of other things that I need to be putting in a journal. So the recipes and things like that. So this is made by, it's made by, I don't remember, but yeah, she regularly makes one page freebie. So where does this open here? These looks like bunnies. Mr. Bunnies. Okay. This is probably line tarot, and these two, and I think line tarot. Yes. So these are line tarot. Well, there's gonna be a journal in there. So 3 journals so far. Oh yeah, this paper. This is probably the worst paper I've ever seen, and I have, I think, 2 pads of them that come from my mom. And you know, you can do something with them, but you have to cover everything up. So that's gonna go in the cardboard place. So these are papers to add in the journals. I think I meant to make a book about this. I think it's gonna go in the garbage. No, not the garbage is not really garbage, it's the recycling bin. So these are nice ephemera. My daily paper. So these are great, but they go in the snap and cluster pile. Oh, an envelope. Empty envelope, empty envelope, empty envelope. We like empty envelopes. So this is probably Lander Tarot too. Yeah. I wanted to keep this and make, oops, and make, you know, transparency. I even add the transparency. Okay, we'll put this here to finish this off. Got stuck. Ephemera on its own. This was a freebie, and I have no idea what it's supposed to do. I think it's supposed to just go like that and pretend to be a decoration. I don't know. My attempt at a box envelope. Not bad. So beige paper. No, this is book paper and poetry. Okay. This I need to put with my book so I can use them all the time. So it was this Le Paradis des Apparences, essai de poème réaliste. Robert Mélenchon. Vintage Christmas tag. Got 3 of them. This is okay. It's one of these things. Okay. This goes in the cluster pile. Diet plan, of course. templates that I would want to keep an eye on. Okay, that's good. Got a lot of it. So these are numbers. Okay, tiny things. That's cool. So we'll put them back in here and use them in collage. Then I will keep one for my master board and put this in the cluster file. So this is, you know, when I was talking about printing your things on the right kind of paper, this is one of those occasions where I did not, and I printed everything on copy paper, and it is not fun to fussy cut on copy paper. And because everything is nicely printed, it's going to be going with the journal of line dot arrow. Yes, the line dot arrow. So this was to make a tall and narrow journal. Okay. And to be honest with you, I don't see the point of making something this narrow. So I'm sure I kept it because I thought I was going to expand it. So it's gonna go here. That's a nice envelope that I made. Okay, oops. This is actually a mini clip that I made myself. Okay, so this is ready made. So this is ephemera for a kit, and it looks like it's probably Artemis. Yes, this is Artemis Designs. Okay, ready made. This was the file. This was meant to be. Yeah. This is a prototype. So prototype here. Amazon. So I had this idea to make with the papers of, okay, so it's more like this. So this was to be a journal with kind of this layout. Okay, so this is a ready journal. This is a big coffee dye envelope. Okay, like this, and I think I kept it with this for that purpose. So ready-made journal here. So this is, I think, Forget Me Not from Suzanne at Nonstop Papercraft. Okay, so it's a cover. This, wow, 2021, the moon phase. Okay. This is, I was testing papers on my, this, I don't know what to do with this. It's tags. This gonna be on a journal. This is also, I think, yeah, those are 9-dot arrow things too. Okay, so I'm gonna be able to do lots of things with 9-dot arrow. Yeah, not that at all. Oh, this is a project that I made myself for Christmas. Okay. Okay, that's gonna go in the journals that are finished. The cluster pile. Well, looks like I have another template for that. Another one will be done on this. This is, oh, I opened this to have the template. Okay. Papers to write on. Oh, another finished project. The pile. Okay. That's a lot of pile. I think it opens there. Yeah, it opens there. That's nice. I think this was based on a project from Victoria Design. Just not with the Victoria Design papers. Okay, this is finished, so it's gonna go on the finished pile. Ooh, my favorite box of Kleenex. So this is another template. So in the template box, okay, this is oh, another journal apparently. With, oh yeah, big papers like that. So this I'm fine with. One of the things that's problematic, when I started, I would print on the complete page. I wouldn't resize things. So by the time I realized that they were printing full size, it looked like this huge things. It's huge, you know. I mean, that's quite the bird. So it is a ready to be made journal nonetheless. And I'll work something out with this cover. So now I have this little paper. It's gonna come, where will I put it? Right here. Okay. So my box is almost empty, and all I gonna have to, but that's not going there, that is in the plaster box. That's for journals, that's for journals, that's, I don't know what it is. It's gonna go in a journal. That's a template. So I've got journal number 1, potentially journal number 2 and 3. I have journal 4. That's a template. And everything, so since I have a lot of LDA, I've put the LDA part there. This is to make. This is ephemera. This is okay, LDA, 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 Wouldn't be surprised if it was LDA. So these are papers. And I'm gonna put these on this side, just not to mix everything. This is probably LDA cluster paper cluster, and these are templates. That comes here. This is to make clusters, journals. This is something I'm gonna have to make a journal out of. Okay, so all of this is LDA. So I'm gonna have to do something with that. So these are all journals that I will be able to work with. So this is also another thing that I have that I just need to finish in the journal box. Now in the other box I've got this stuff. Okay, what is it? Okay, ephemera. This is a template. Got stuck. Empty envelope. Paper. Oh yeah, I've got these things. I have to do something with that. So templates, papers. Copy paper, nothing wrong. Yeah. Okay, so this is a list of prompts. Yeah. Booktube. So this is LDA. Templates. This is Suzanne. So this is one I did print on tissue paper, my own print. So you have to glue your page on another page. So if you have misprint and things like that, it's good to keep. So what is this one? Fairy Pixel, Happy Easter. So this is papers, texture, papers. My attempt on making cards. That was my keto things. Okay. Paper bag. Well, at least this one I can do something with. Oh, the cabal. Okay. One side can be used. So, little things to print. We'll need to back this up. So, Catherine burn identification cards. Okay. This is Bugtopia. This is a vellum that printed a probably LDA pattern on it. This is LDA also, and this is a misprint on both sides, so don't know what to do with that one. Okay, so here's this and this. Okay, some more ephemera. More LDA things, apparently, yes. This seems to be also LDA. An envelope. And this, oh, those are backed up. And things like that. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna need to separate these things properly. So these are all ephemera. So let's rearrange a bit this box. Okay. So all of these things are going to be ephemera. So ephemera to sort and to make something with. And that's going to go, I suppose, also with the cluster part. So this is ephemera to back up and do something with. So I'm gonna leave this page on it. No, big enough to be. This is gonna go. Right. So now that one, just find a let's put it somewhere I'll find again, right there. This and this doesn't go there, it's gonna go in the box. This and this. Book spine, don't need to keep that. This is gonna be good. So this is going on the printer. This is for journal making. And this is a transparency, something that's gonna be gluing. And then pop this. And this, I'm sure it's a peel off of, peels off here. Yeah. Okay, little unknowns and tea. So my last box is more of personal things, so I'm gonna do that on an outside the video. But so far I have found weird things, fun things. So I have a die cut that does this kind of things, and I didn't do them because I don't want to mess them up. Okay, cluster pile. Okay, so guess I'm mainly going to work with the journal parts of things. This comes with this. Okay, so now that I've been able to make sense of at least this box, I will be able to make a journal out of it, one at a time. And what I will be starting with, I think I'm going to start with this one. So you know what they say, when you do things, you start with the things that seem to be the most complicated, or that you don't really fully understand what you're going to do with. This is one of those. So the thing is, how am I going to, am I doing this? So I make 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I would have 4 signatures if I put them all in like this. Now what I will need after that is page to separate these pages. Okay. And as far as my cover is here, so let's see. This is double. And I'm not going to separate it, but I will. I have to decide how much. So this I don't mind to keep as a envelope. Okay, so as a place to put things. So do I put it this way so the pocket is back? Yes, like this. Now to cover this, I think it's best if I use some fabric. Okay. Oops, sorry. Okay, so the thing is, I can this and like this. Wonder if I will actually be able to keep my lines properly done. Okay, so I'm going to sew this and come back. So I have sewn my fabric on, and with my super machine that doesn't like where it is right now and how it's bobbining everything, it's giving that. So one of the sewing here is to stop going there. This line is to be, make sure that I will close this way, and it will do something like that for all of these signatures. Now I have to pick up the paper, so I'll come back with the other paper. So in the following of my signatures, I found this half papers that I love on one side, don't love on the other side, so I'm going to use them up. And right now I have my, I remember this thread, so I found this in the container, and I'm going to use this to make my signature. So there you go. Okay. And the last one. Now this will be a journal to put personal things in it, so it is not at all a decorative journal. What I mainly want is a place where I can put my polaroids, so my digital polaroids. So this will open like this. I will be able to put something here. These papers, although one side is nice, the other is not. And I've had these papers for almost the entire time I have been crafting, so at least 5 years. 4 stack here, and these stacks will be for the first January, February, March and April, and I have 3 others here, and they go for the 3 other semester, and they will go inside of this, so like this. So I have put all the signatures in, and my book looks a lot like this. And this one I will probably use when I reach the end of 2026, so it's going to be for the 2027, and it's going to be filled with the same thing as this one, which is having, well, it's very, you know, cute and things and all of that, but it's having its issues on getting stuff put in. So a few things that I'm happy about. One, I have another journal for, I think it's called the commonplace thing, where you just put your life things in it. I have 12 months of calendars that I was going to either put in the recycling bin or use. I have used, so there's 5 of those pages for 12, so that's 60. Okay, so that's 60 pages that are gone, that I don't use in my usual books, because they don't the printed part here, I can't hide with anything that's really proper. It's too, so some of this yes, but a lot of it's written down like this, and it's not happening. So I'm happy with this, and I've used a bit of this cord, and I will leave you to it. But this is another great, well, at least for me, another great project for my hashtag declutter one project at a time, because it has been decluttered and now has a use, and that's what I like. At least my mind really loves this. So if you enjoyed this creative video, don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to leave a comment, and tell me in that comment if you do this, because at some point not every paper is precious, not every idea works out, but you can turn them into something else, and that's what I like. So thank you again. Bye.